with another video. Hope you're doing well. Hope your life's going well. Hope this week has gone well for you, and I hope that today has gone well for you. Today is Saturday, June 1st, 2024. Wow, we've already made it to June 1st. This year is flying by. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I hope that you are enjoying your Saturday, whether it's going out with family, friends, or just enjoying whatever hobbies you like. Hopefully everything is going good with you on this Saturday and this weekend. As for me, I'm doing good myself. Earlier today, I went out to the storage unit and cleared out most of the storage unit. I actually have one more trip to make over there, and I really didn't plan on making like 3 trips, but I went over there last weekend, cleared some stuff out, and went today. Still got one more trip to go, but I'd say it's better than like renting a U-Haul. Like, I'd rather just make multiple trips in my car than to just rent like a U-Haul or something and just put everything in there. Although it would have been faster and more efficient, it would have been more costly, so I wasn't going to do that. But the real reason I'm getting rid of the storage unit is because I'm just trying to get rid of an extra bill I have. And it's like, I don't really need it at this point. Like, I have enough space in my place to store everything, so if I can get rid of that bill, that would be great. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll make my last trip up there tomorrow. It's not much left, but I'm glad to be getting rid of that bill, because I was paying $67 a month for I think it was a 10 by 15 storage unit. So it wasn't really that big, if I'm being honest. But it served its purpose, and now I'm getting rid of it. But anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the topic, right? Let's talk about being a leader in life and not a follower. You see, being a follower is easy. It's easy to be a follower. You just do whatever the person that you're following is doing, right? And I think that all of us, to a certain degree, follow to a certain degree, right? Like, if you see a person with a cool looking haircut or cool looking hairstyle, we want that hairstyle, right? Or we see somebody doing something like a cool career, we're like, oh, we want that career, right? So there are certain instances, right, where following, it could be argued that following behind someone's decisions may be okay. But in many instances, you have to be a leader in life. You have to lead your own life. And if you have a family, you have to lead the life of your family. You see, being a leader is different than being a follower. Being a leader requires you to critically think. Being a leader requires you to know how to make the right decisions for yourself, whether it's for you and your family. If you work at a company where you're a manager, you have to have leadership skills, and that's why a lot of management positions, they want you to have the traits of a leader, right? Someone who's going to make the tough decisions, someone who's going to take charge and just be a leader, right? Being a leader is different, and most importantly, being a leader in your home, what you do in life is important. Leading your own life, right? we can um, we can talk about even making career choices, being a leader in your own career will put you in the best position to be successful, right, financially in your career. If you see a job promotion, you see some sort of thing that can put you and your family ahead in life, you have to choose that position, right? Even if it's a position that may require you to move to a new city. Now you have to take into consideration everything, but you have to show that ability to lead in order to say, hey, this is the best position for me and my family. You know, we may have to move, but it'll put us in the best position possible to be successful, right? That's what I mean by leadership. You must lead. You must be that person that thinks about these things. You have to think about the future, right? You have to look at your present situation and you have to look at, okay, where do I want to be in the future? And take charge of your own life. Everybody can be a leader in their own life. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to do something just because somebody else does it, right? And I mean, we can throw a completely different example, right? Say you see some people doing something wrong, whether it's stealing, whether it's something else. If you're somebody that sees, okay, they just got away with stealing. If you don't have control, leadership over your life, you're going to be a follower and you're going to follow what they're doing. And you're going to be like, well, they just got away with stealing. Maybe I could steal. And see, right then and there, your mentality alone is basically a follower's mentality. You saw they got away with it. They were successful at stealing. So now you're going to do it. And as you get older, an example like this doesn't apply as much. But when you're younger and you're more impressionable, that's when you have to know when to do right, when to make the right choice in life, when you're going to decide you're not going to follow, but you're going to lead your life and not do what they do. That's leadership right there. You're leading your own life. You are ultimately going to be responsible for the decisions that you make in life, right? When you make bad choices in life, you're ultimately going to be responsible. It doesn't matter if some people convinced you to help them do something wrong. It's not going to matter at the end of the day. You are ultimately going to be responsible. But because you decided to be a follower and not a leader, you didn't talk them out of doing that wrong action or making that wrong choice in life. You just followed behind them and said, okay. You didn't say, hey, there's a different way. You know deep down inside there is, but it didn't matter. You still followed behind them. And now You have to face the consequences to your actions, even though you followed. But if you would have led, you would have said, no, we're not going to do this. Be a leader in your life, right? Be a leader in your life. Now, like I said before, there are a few exceptions where it's okay to follow. If you see somebody that is successful in life, take notes from them. What are they doing to be successful? What are they doing to be successful in life? Are they disciplined? Did they choose a certain career? Did they follow a certain path in life? What did they do? Right? And you can incorporate some of the traits that they have into your life. And you could say that that's following, but that's the only time I would say, okay, follow, because you see that things in life with them are successful. So that's why I say we all follow to a certain degree. But being that leader in your life has to trump being a follower. You must be a leader. You must lead your life. If you're not a leader in life, and there's nothing there leading you to make your own decisions, many times you're just going to follow people. And there's a lot of people out here who do wrong. They commit crimes. They're in and out of jail, prison. If you're just a follower, you're going to see that person and think, wow, they're cool. And they end up the same way. You have to think about that. Be a leader. Be a leader in life. Right? Not a follower. Like I say, you can follow, but you want to be a leader in the end. But, yeah. I think that's about it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And I meant to say too in the beginning, someone told me that I should start my own radio show. I'm not exactly sure how I would do that, but that would be really cool. I never even thought about getting into radio and stuff like that, but I mean, really early on in life, people would tell me about how my voice sounds like somebody from the radio. And so I was like, well, maybe one day, but I don't know. I just never got into it. And so, I don't know. I don't know how I would do it though, but it would be cool. I don't have a radio background though, right? I don't have don't you need a journalism? Well, I don't know, a communications degree or something like that just to get started in the radio world. But I guess that's for working for a radio station. I guess if you're doing your own thing, you don't need all that. Well, you don't. I mean, you don't need all that if you're doing your own thing, but I guess this would qualify as a radio show. Or, I don't know. Probably doesn't, because I'm showing my face. But it's close enough, right? But, yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Saturday.